Beyonce's taste and what happened with those four artists like Jay-Z, Kanye, Beyonce, and Rihanna, my stuff did affect that, you know, and that then made them into billionaires, which was the goal, you know, that was their goal. And I think you came and catalyzed that. And yes, it happened in a very nasty way where the thing that was thrown under the bus was me, my personal life, my child, my relationship. It so happened to be that I was, you know, personally involved with the record label that owned these four artists. Which is crazy.
Y'all, M.I.A. just came out swinging, dragging none other than Beyonce herself. She went after Jay-Z too, as always. And sis basically said her career got chopped down because of Queen Bey and her powerhouse hubby. Now, allegedly, M.I.A. claims Jay-Z had his eyes on her. Yes, like that. And Beyonce wasn't having it. Oh, and the cherry on top? She says Bey pulled strings to block her bag, and Jay allegedly played her like a pawn. Baby. We gotta talk about this because it's giving sabotage, power plays, and straight up scandal. Let's rewind to 2012 when M.I.A. signed with Roc Nation to manage her career. Now, at first, this partnership was looking like a major win for her. She had just dropped bangers like Bad Girls and was one of the most outspoken, revolutionary voices in the game. But allegedly, everything started going south real quick. Word on the street is that Jay-Z didn't want M.I.A. for her talent. He wanted her for her looks. Allegedly, Roc Nation told her to play the game, which, according to M.I.A., included getting plastic surgery to fit into their superstar mold. And who does she point fingers at for these ridiculous demands? None other than Jay-Z himself.
Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery.
Now, M.I.A. has said in more interviews that Jay allegedly pushed her into getting work done, telling her it would elevate her career. Girl, what? If that ain't pick me, I don't know what is. And let's not forget that infamous lawsuit with the NFL. After M.I.A. flipped the bird during her Super Bowl halftime show appearance, the NFL came for her hard. Instead of backing her up, Roc Nation allegedly left her out to dry. But hold on, because here's where it gets spicy. M.I.A. claims Jay-Z was pushing her to settle the lawsuit by signing a deal that would have left her broke. Sis said no ma'am and pieced out of Roc Nation not long after. But apparently that was just the start of the drama. Now here's where Beyonce allegedly enters the chat. According to whispers in the industry, Bey wasn't too happy about M.I.A.'s rise. Why? Because M.I.A.'s bold, rebellious vibe had the potential to overshadow her carefully curated, polished image. And then there was this whole alleged rumor that Jay was looking at M.I.A. in a way that made Beyonce feel threatened. And when Queen Bey feels threatened, you know moves are gonna be made. Some sources say Beyonce allegedly saw M.I.A. as a liability to Jay-Z's empire. Reports suggest that once M.I.A. started calling out Roc Nation's practices publicly, Beyonce stepped in to protect the brand. Some say Bey even used her influence to block M.I.A. from key collaborations, award show appearances, and major playlists. Allegedly, Beyonce made sure M.I.A. was labeled difficult and unmanageable within the industry. If any of this is true, it's wild. But it ain't too surprising because this wouldn't be the first time the Carters would be accused of using their power this way. But wait, it gets weirder. M.I.A. didn't just accuse Jay-Z of trying to control her career. She's also hinted at some dark behind-the-scenes activity. In recent interviews, she claimed she was asked to participate in rituals to boost her success. Allegedly, this included being part of the Carters' inner circle by doing these things she wasn't comfortable with. Things involving blood, symbolism, and let's just say spooky vibes. Y'all, I'm clutching my pearls. M.I.A. has made it clear she wasn't about to sell her soul for fame. She left Roc Nation and hasn't looked back since, but she claims the decision came at a cost. After speaking out, M.I.A. says she was blackballed by the industry. Her music stopped getting promoted, her shows got canceled, and her visibility took a nosedive. Allegedly, all roads led back to the Carters. Because think about it for a second. M.I.A. went from being one of the most talked about artists to almost disappearing from the mainstream music altogether. How does someone as talented and as iconic as M.I.A. suddenly fall off the map. Fans had a lot to say about it. One of them said, "I had no idea this is what M.I.A suffered, and now it makes sense why we didn't hear anything from her for a while. Scary." Another one went even further with the allegation, saying she was blackballed by like 5 different entities, from the labels, Diplo, FIFA, the FBI, the NFL, Rolling Stones. They lied on her, but she recorded proof. Google, and those are literally off the top of my head. Like, she's got more enemies than Malcolm X at this point, and that's how you know her music is political. It's not just songs. And there was this fan that added they 2 cents, saying, "I'm surprised that she's still alive, to be honest." And that last comment is valid, because M.I.A has been vocal about everything from the Carters to the war in Syria to the government themselves. It's gotten so intense that when people call her a crazy person, a lot of folks are kinda inclined to believe. But do y'all believe? Because it's a lot of her critics that argue that M.I.A might have sabotaged herself with her rebellious nature and refusal to play nice. But her fans point out that many artists who've spoken out against Beyonce and Jay-Z seem to face similar consequences. Could this really just be a coincidence, or is this a pattern here? Do y'all think Beyonce and Jay-Z really sabotaged M.I.A.'s career, or is this just another case of industry politics? Did Jay-Z really have his eyes on M.I.A, or was she making up this stuff? Drop your thoughts in the comments.